everything was set in place. They took care of everything. They gave me great advice of what to do, what not to do, what to bring, what not to bring. And in those days, it was better to go straight to Zagreb. So I went for one night and was picked up and taken straight to the clinic. I think when I arrived, and I can go back to right the way back to when I was picked up at the airport. I was greeted at the airport, and there was, I think I said before, there was another guy came along as well who wanted work doing, and I think from being picked up, the service of being picked up and looked after, taken straight away. You haven't got to worry about anything. You just get your bag, and you're greeted, and then you're taken into a car or minibus, whatever transport it was. But I think then when I got into the city, that's when I started getting anxious, because this was real. This was, as I say, been on a plane a few times, so that doesn't bother me. But suddenly going into a new city, which is normally quite exciting for me because I enjoy travelling, but I was going there for potentially something that's going to change. I felt change my life, and it did. Yeah, I got to the clinic, and was greeted by just something I felt I haven't really seen before, certainly in this country, in private or the NHS. I don't think I've seen something as professional, clean, clinical, friendly. God, there's a lot of lists. There's a lot on my list, but it was reassuring, and coming in and being greeted professionally and friendly and welcoming. Yeah. So I was put up in an apartment I was only there for one night, just to have my consultation, and the apartment was attached to the clinic in the same block, and that was a beautiful apartment, everything that I needed. I was told where I could go, what I needed to do. In fact, another game changer, which I just remembered, foolishly, I hadn't come with any kuna, which was the local currency at the time, and I wanted to go into town, and Deanna gave me some kuna so I could get a taxi, which I think I still owe you for. What I like about that is the rooms connect is the fact that it's a communal area. You can have your privacy, you don't have to involve yourself with other people, but equally you can be in a group of people, just one or two people, and hang out with them. You can, be listening to music, you can have a coffee together, you can discuss things, you can sit and just read a book. And that's a really, really special part, because I think you then feel like a mini community, that you are being looked after, that we're all being looked after very well, but we're all in the same boat together. Invariably, in my case, most of them are from the UK, so you've got a lot in common. Or if you don't want to have anything in common, you can of course go out shopping and go to the bar. It's one of those cities that I just absolutely love. I love the people, I love the culture, I love the bars, I love the restaurants, I love everything about it. And it is easy to make friends. It's easy to walk around or get taxis or trams or Ubers, whatever. It was very, very easy.
The first visit, when I came, on the first day, everyone smiling. Everyone, hello. And I met you there, and you find it like a welcome place, not the one which you want to just run. When I step in the clinic, I love it. It looks like, a nice place, a clean place. Everything, it was nice.
I don't think we knew really what to expect.
But nothing in a bad way.
Yeah, no, we had no...
Yeah.
I've got nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah,
I think we were probably surprised by the room.
Well, the
It was
room.
just like a
The
hotel
room
room.
is better than...
The fact there's like a little kitchenette area where there's cereals and there's always milk in the fridge and there's tea, coffee, so you can go to the supermarket and you can eat it. And a lot of people that had different treatment to Steve, where they didn't have, their teeth were a bit sore or they'd had their teeth removed, and so they couldn't go out to restaurants and eat. They had to eat in, so they would buy noodles and soft stuff like that. All the facilities are there for you to cook whatever you want. And then, as I said, the equipment and the actual clinic itself was fantastic. Really, I don't think I've ever been to a dentist in England that's
No, they don't exist.
like
They don't, really.
tip top. Yeah. The first time we didn't really see that many people, but the second visit we did, we met another guy who was also a cab driver, and his wife. They were there, and we met him for a drink a couple of nights as well. She stayed in because she held her teeth around. She wasn't feeling up to it. We met another couple of Sandys as well. There was the husband and wife with the sister. So yeah, you would see people in the kitchenette or coming out in the lift, and you'd just be chatting. You'd always be talking about your teeth. How are your teeth? Let's see your teeth. Oh, they're really nice, but yeah.
But once you start talking about each other's teeth, what you're having done, within about 10 minutes, you're talking about holidays and then families and then, stuff like that.
It was a good community feeling within the apartments because everybody was there having the same treatment. So you could all connect and, talk about your experiences. So, yeah, it was, you felt like you weren't the only one.
Well, yeah. Zagreb was a really nice city to visit and stay in for several days. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Good bars there.